Hey, what's up? This is Unrivaled Skyrim, and today I'll be doing this Total War Rome 2 battle replay. This was an Athens versus Pontus battle. My opponent is voicemail. Let's go ahead and jump into the battle. So this is the Battle of Rhougion. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but there you can see both our army compositions. So initially, take one look at his army, and he's got, let's see here, 8 units of Pontic Peltas. He's got 7 units of Pontic swords, 8, including his general, 2 noble blood cav, and a side chariot. Me, I was kind of playing around. I didn't think I should have brought these pikemen, but we'll see what happens. I did bring 2 of them. Probably shouldn't have done that. Should have just stuck with swords, or maybe just hoplites, thorax hoplites. But I got 6 thorax swordsmen. Actually, I just have 5. So I got 3 on this flank, 2 on the other. Got, I think, 2 units, 3 of spears, 1 unit of light peltas, just to discharge them against what's called side chariots. And I do have 3 Cretan archers. My general is in a thorax hoplite. His role to act as a reserve unit / protect my backline. And I got 2 Hippeus Lancers, and I do have a unit of citizen cav hidden in the forest over here. So when I initially saw my army, or my opponent's army, I was like, oh crap, because I knew I had a I'm gonna slow it down. I knew I had a dilemma. He's got a lot of Pontic Peltas and a lot of swordsmen. He's going for purely a rush build with a lot of close quarter skirmishing power. And I just knew because him being Pontus, that he's got to have a side chariot somewhere. So not only is he going to come in close distance with me, but he's going to have a side chariot. So he's going to rush me, try to disrupt me, get all my forces committed, and he's going to have a side chariot come in somewhere. But the problem is, I have 4 skirmishers, and he has 8. So the problem is, what do? Do I let him close the distance and just let him rain all those javelins on all my units, especially my Cretan archers? I want to reserve my Cretan archers and my light peltas for his side. Here, let me put it normal side chariots. But if I do that, he can just come forward. He's got more swords than me, and I think Pontic swordsmen, let me see, are they better? 37 melee attack, 38 melee weapon damage, same weapon damage, armor, same armor, melee defense. Actually, Pontic swordsmen are a little bit not as good as thorax swords. I didn't know that. But here, I figure I'm gonna have to get a charge him from the side. I don't honestly know why I put both my Hippeus Lancers on the left flank, but I do that for some reason. So here he's gonna force back my my archers with feinting a charge with his noble blood, and he's gonna actually get discharged by some javelins, either by my light horsemen or my light infantry, and he's actually gonna charge my thorax swords. But here I'm bringing forward my my citizen cav so I can try to take out as many of those peltas as possible. But this is when I notice, oh, he's got a side chariots, they're coming right at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to countercharge with my side chariot, but enough of them get through, and I'm going to try to just discharge all my missiles upon my side chariot. And I'm going to get my guys braced, but they're still going to get charged by chariots. He is losing chariots, though, at this point. And over here, all those javelins pretty much took out the thorax sword. I mean, I think he did lose that unit of noble blood cav. I don't know, this battle's gone so quick at this point. But here, he is charging some of his Pontic swordsmen in front of my pikes. But he's going to turn around some of his Pontic swordsmen over here, probably go for this thorax sword. But actually, no, he turns around and goes for this Thurio Spear. So I'm going to form this Thurio Spear to square so it can hold off for a little bit. Try to get this Cretan Archer shooting these units over here. So I think I finished off this. I shattered this. No, that's wavering. I think he does bring back the side chariot. So let's slow it down. His side chariot's coming back into battle. My Hippeus Lancers, I get them to charge his Pontic Peltas, but the problem is there's just so many of them. I can take out a few of them, and I think my other Hippeus Lancer got killed. Although my Hippeus Lancer might get a kill on one of these Pontic Peltas, there's like 4 more behind it that can throw javelins. Here I did a micro mistake. My Cretans are over here. That's my bad. But his side chariot, let's put it normal. His side chariots right here, they are I discharged my Thurio Spears upon them, their javelins, so took out his side chariots. And now it's, I don't know, it's still kind of even, but I'm in a bad situation. I'm out of cav. And he's got more infantry than me, more swords, and he's taken out my last Hippeus Lancer. He's got 1 more noble blood cav. I'm in a pickle right now. What I probably should have done was gone into the forest instead of staying out in the open like this, because I need to protect my Cretan archers. You know, I already lost one by just accidentally putting it on a attack order on a unit that probably routed, so it went forward trying to chase that unit. Over here, I'm going to catch another Pontic Peltas with the Thorax Sword and probably kill that one. But it's going to take a while because those Pontic Peltas got good melee stats and can be, I wouldn't say deadly in a melee fight, but they can hold their own for quite some time. Here I'm going to try to get these pikemen, get their pikes down. He's going to run some units straight into them, but I think he gets them turned around eventually. Here he's going to try charge in, trying to get my Thurio Spears to get in way, but he's going to charge this light Peltas over here. That's okay. I'd rather have him attack that unit, honestly. So I'm going to shoot all my noble blood, or excuse me, my Cretans on his noble blood unit. I even got this pikeman that came back from routing. And over here he's still stuck my pikes, and my pikes are actually getting some kills. Here my swords, pretty much they're finishing off this Pontic Peltas. So right here it doesn't look that bad for me, even though bounce power is on his side. It's because he's got all these Pontic Peltas left and quite a few units of swords. Like this unit of Pontic Peltas have been touched pretty much, and his general is at full strength. So this is when I'm losing. I'm just running out infantry. My general now is totally surrounded, and I got him hoplite wall. There's just very little I can do. I hadn't used my strengths to my full ability. I made some key mistakes, and now I'm in danger of just getting overpowered. I just can't. I don't have enough units to deal with all his swordsmen and his Pontic Peltas. I tried my best, but I just made so many key mistakes. I probably could have used my cav a lot better. I probably should have charged at the beginning with my cav, because he didn't have any melee units protecting his Pontic Peltas. I could have just charged my Hippeus Lancers and just used my infantry to try to slow down his side chariots, instead of just throwing my Hippeus Lancer into a side chariot and probably just sacrificing it. So here I'm going to just charge the light Peltas, try to hold up a bunch of his units with this unit of Thurio Spear, try to get some kills with my Cretan archers, who have done actually pretty terrible in this battle. Only 48 and 32 kills. A whole bunch of my units are routing. I'm going to countercharge this Thurio Spear into this Pontic Swordsman. My general got a few kills. Just, I don't know. I'm gonna take some lessons from this battle that I've learned. I've learned not to just let my opponent, who has a skirmishing advantage, use it to their advantage. What I should have done was just keep going into force, slow down his missiles, the effect of his missiles, because I had the, what edge I did have, I guess I had the a unit in reserve back here in the forest that I could have used better. I should have just used it for late game, because that citizen cav would have been awesome right now, because all his units are fighting right now, and a rear charge could have been awesome. But I don't know. Another thing is I could have used those Pontus Lancers to charge those Pontic Peltas, get them in a thin line, or stretch them out and just charge straight into them, try to take out as many as possible, because honestly my Pontus Lancers, they didn't do much else, just standing around or trying to countercharge a unit. I should have used my units shot cap better. And here, let's. So now his guys pretty much they've taken out some units in the center. My Thurio Spear, it's holding strong because it's got raised the banner, which increases his melee defense, and it's already in square, so it's got what, 75 melee defense because raised the banner wore off. But my general's dead. Now my Thurio Spear is routing. So that's the end of the battle. Let's go take a look at statistics. See, this unit of Pontus Lancer got 0 kills, and this one got 81. That's the one I did get it to charge. My general did almost got 90 kills. This unit of Cretan Archer did pretty well. This is the one that I accidentally got moved it up too much. And my pikeman, surprisingly, this one got 150 kills. Most kills of my whole entire army is probably because he ran some units into these pikes. But honestly, he had so many swords, he could have afforded to lost so many of his Pontic swordsmen. Let's take a look at his units. Only 2 kills with that Noble Blood Cav, but 100 with this one, and over 100 with Side Charge, which isn't that great, but it is easy to. This is an easy unit to make cost effective, because you can just get it through some units, and it'll just decimate a whole bunch of your units if you can breach somehow, which he did. His Pontic Peltas. In this case, I would call this spam because there's more than 5. There's 8 in this case. I would call this a spam, although it's not the worst spam in the world. But it worked very well. Pontic swords, Pontic Peltas, some units of cav. And I guess he did spam this unit as well. I don't know, does 8 count as spam? This was just a quick battle. There was no rules. But yeah, I have a lot to learn after this battle. Not the best one in my that I've done so far. But good game to my opponent voicemail. And thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and like always, see you guys later. Peace.